Today we are making Modern Hunter's Star Block using a layer cake 10-inch square. For each block you will need one print, which I am using solid colors, and a background 10-inch square, which I am using a white background. I am first going to stack all of the layer cake squares on top of each other and cut from point to point at a 45-degree line down the center. And then I'm going to go ahead and separate these two. Next, measure 2.5 inches away from the center and cut out an elongated trapezoid shape. I'm going to turn my mat around and once again measure 2.5 inches away from the center and cut another elongated trapezoid shape out. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn my mat and cut out some diamonds. I am going to measure once again 2.5 inches away from the edge and cut out a diamond shape. I will then repeat and cut another diamond shape 2.5 inches away on the opposite side. I am just going to go ahead and repeat these steps to the other side. Once everything is cut out, go ahead and separate everything by background fabrics and your print fabrics. Then you're going to take the center background trapezoid and switch it with the print trapezoid. Now all we have to do is just sew everything back together. First off, with the print side, you're going to take the diamond piece and the trapezoid piece and place them right sides together and make sure you have a 1/4 inch dog ears on both sides. That way when you do press your block open, it will be correctly pieced together. And I will go ahead and be pressing all of my seams to the dark side. This will matter towards the end. Next, you are going to sew the other diamond together, and don't forget to place right sides together. Make sure you have your 1/4 inch dog ears and go ahead and sew. Lastly, you are going to take the triangle piece and with right sides together, place it in the center. Do make sure you have your dog ears sticking out again on the sides and go ahead and sew. This is the step that I will always be pressing my seam to the triangle side no matter what. Now one side of the block is finished and we now must repeat the same steps to the other side. And once again, don't forget to press your seams to the dark side except for the triangle piece. Press that seam to the triangle side. It will make it so much easier on you. Once both sides are completed, now you're going to go ahead and sew them all together. If you had pressed your seams to the dark side, you will see that these seams right here will nestle nicely together. That way when you do sew them, you will end up with nice points. Now your block isn't quite yet finished. I highly recommend trimming the blocks down to an 8.5 inch square, because when you are sewing your pieces together, you are working with a lot of bias, which can cause some stretch or wonkiness in the final block. So trimming the block down to a 8.5 inch square will basically give you another fresh start to go ahead and start sewing your blocks together to create your quilt top. And for my favorite part, layout ideas. I treat this block exactly like a half square triangle, so the layout ideas are pretty much endless. But here are a few of my favorites, and I do hope you've enjoyed this mini block series using layer cake squares.